Yeah, so hello guys, and this Bill Tayo. Welcome to this channel. And based on the top-down analysis of my personal strategy, the strategy that I develop and use for Volatility 75 index. As you all know, so many people are running from Volatility 75 index because it's so volatile. It's so volatile. Well, I have given it my time, and the funny part is that Volatility 75 index is the only um, 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 synthetic I trade, is the only binary option I trade. I don't trade forex, I don't trade commodity, I don't trade gold, I don't trade oil, I don't do any other thing. It's just Volatility 75 synthetic index that I do. Yes. And because I've dedicated my time to it day and night for several years, every day, every night, I was able to have a strategy that I use to trade this synthetic index. And my strategy, I do top-down analysis for my strategy. I made some upload already. I began from the monthly time frame. I did that of the weekly. You see it from episode 1 to 4. That cover for the monthly and the weekly, part 1 and 2 for each of them. Then now I want to do for that of the daily. I want to show you the daily strategy, how I make my entry, and how I discover the major moves from the dailies. Now, the strategy is called the first two candles strategy. The first two candles, I've done that. Go and check for the month, check for the week, how I come about the first two candles strategy for the monthly and the weekly. If imagine you are able to get an entry and capture the monthly candles, the moves that happen on the monthly candle. Imagine you enter confidently because of the signals you got from the monthly that it's going a certain direction and you're able to capture it. Imagine for the whole month sleeping and waking, being rest assured that yes, your candle is going a certain direction which you've already predetermined and you've caught up with, and that's it. And I've done this for the weekly also. So imagine you understand what's happening, what's going to happen in the weekly time frame, the direction of the weekly candles, how it's going to go. And volatility 75 used to grow long and thick. So imagine being able to get full candles on the monthly, full candles on the weekly. Just imagine, and imagine your lot size. Imagine the millions you'll be making from the market. So this top-down analysis, there's an importance that we do for daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, and 15 minutes. So the strategy applies to monthly, daily, weekly, 4 hour, 1 hour, and 15 minutes. The 15 minutes essentially is where I actually click the button. I click the button from the signs I'm getting from 15 minutes. And of course, even if we are going to make an entry on the monthly, we click the button from the 1 hour, 15 minutes, 4 hour also. If we are going to make the entry from the daily, we are going to click the button also from the 15 minutes, 1 hour, and 4 hour. So it's very important to just understand the strategy, how it works. If you get the strategy, that's all. So today I'll be doing for the daily. So the strategy once again is called the first two candles strategy. So what I do essentially is to look for the first two candles that began the month. This is a new month, as you can see. This is 5th. I'm sorry, this is 4th of May. So I just go and look for the first two candle that start this month, that began the month, and I will mark the high and low of the candle. So if you see this 4th, this 4th, this 3rd, this 2nd, and this is what? This is the 1st. So this is the first candle, this is the second candle, and as you can see, I've already placed the high and the low um, the horizontal line on the high and low of the candles. Beginning from this side, you can see it already as I've shown from here to here. These are the two candles. And you can see my high and low. So what am I waiting for? I'm simply waiting for the candle to either break above. If it breaks above and it it retraces back to retouch this high, what I will do is I'll look for my entry using my 1 hour and 15 minutes. But if it breaks below this uh, low, what I'll do, I'll use my 15 minutes and 1 hour to find an entry. All I'll just do is it breaks below it, and when I see a pullback, I will use my 4 hour and 1 hour and 15 minutes to find an entry, because I already know breaking below it, I'll be having more of um, daily candles going to the downside. That's bearish. So I'm not a good teacher. I just hope you try and understand. I'm not a good teacher, but just try and follow gradually. If you have questions, drop a question on the comment box. I will attend to it. So you as you can see, this is the second candle. The third candle touches this and what it bounces off, and it has been moving in between. So we wash out and see when we have the break. When we have the break, we'll be um, we'll be looking for how to trade it. So but for now, does this mean that I have not been trading? No, I've been trading. As I wait for the daily candle to give me signal, I have been trading using the 4 hour and the 4 hour and the 1 hour and 15 minutes to make entry. Just as it happened a day before now, I've been making serious entry with the 4 hour, the 1 hour and the 15 minutes, even as I wait, because the 4 hours has already given me a signal. This is the high and low for my 4 hour, the first two candle. I will explain this when I come to the 4 hour strategy, but just know for now this is the high and low. As you can see, there's a trend line. As you can also see, this is moving to broke below the 4 hour, came back to retrace. All I need to do is to look for an entry signal for a sell. And to do this, I will just come to this 4 hour, I'll come to 1 hour, and also I'll look for the low of 1 hour. Let me remove this from 1 hour so that I can explain this better. Okay, this 1 hour, this 15 minutes. So I want this to be clean. This for the 4 hour. So remove from 1 hour and 15 minutes. So now it is a bit clear. So as you can see, this is the high for the beginning of the first two candle for today. This is the 1 hour. From this place to this place, this is the place that from here, this is the place that this candle opens from. So I mark the high and the low, and I wait for it to break. So as you can see, it has not broken below, but if it I am looking at a possible sell scenario from here. Don't forget that I told you that the 4 hour has shown me already that I should be looking for sell entries. That's from the 4 hour. So I came to the 1 hour, I marked the high and the low. I'm just waiting. There's already a trend line here, as you can see. So I'm waiting for this to come and touch here and give me a possible double top. So if I get a possible double top, I'll be selling. But there's something else I want you to see. This is the 15 minutes time frame. As you can see on the 15 minutes time frame, this is the first candle, this is the second candle, the high and the low of the two candles. So you see there's a break below and a touch on this 1 hour, and from this 1 hour you see as it respected this 1 hour and was moving up. So um I'm looking for a sell signal, which very soon, I think very soon, I'm already having it already, but I can even enter here and just place my stop loss in this place, because I know it's definitely going to respect it. Either I place my stop loss here, or I come to the 1 hour, and I place my stop loss here on this this already high that has been made on the 1 hour. So